There have been whispers and leaks about the Galaxy S25 lineup even before Samsung dropped the Galaxy S24 series, but up until now, none of these rumors came from reliable sources. In other words, we didn't have any solid evidence that these devices actually existed. But that's all changing today. We've got a leak that not only confirms the Galaxy S25 Ultra is real, but also spills the beans on its connectivity features and charging speed. Regular tipster Ice Universe shared news about a certification this flagship Samsung phone got from the Chinese 3C certification body. The China Quality Certification Center has given the green light to a Samsung device with the model number SMS9380. Since the Galaxy S24 Ultra is SMS9280, it's safe to say that the 9380 is probably the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Android phones are finally stepping up to match Apple, which has had emergency SOS satellite connectivity since the iPhone 14. Right now, the only other phones outside of China that support SOS satellite connectivity are the new Google Pixel 9 models. Like Apple's feature, the Pixel 9 can connect to satellites for emergency calls when there's no cell service. This feature is free for the first 2 years of owning a Pixel 9, but there's a fee after that, similar to Apple's setup. Samsung and Google are tight partners, with all of Samsung's mobile devices running some version of Android. According to the certification, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is labeled as a satellite mobile terminal, which likely means it'll have satellite connectivity like iPhones, letting you reach emergency services even in areas without cell coverage. This would make it the first Samsung smartphone to offer satellite connectivity. There's more to it. The listing shows that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will support 45W charging just like the last 3 models, but here's the twist. While the earlier versions use an 11V by 4.05 is set up for 45W charging, this new model is switching it up to a 15V by 3A configuration. We're not sure yet what this change will mean for everyday use, but it's still the same 45W charging, which in my opinion is not acceptable from Samsung. So what do you think about the new satellite connectivity feature in the upcoming Galaxy device? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Renders of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra have been released, showing a preview of the next top Android phone. The design looks similar to before, with only a few small changes. Shared by Steve Hemmerstoffer, also known as On Leaks, and posted on Android Headlines, the new Galaxy S25 Ultra seems to feature flat side rails for the first time. This design would align with the regular Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus, which also have flat rails. The Galaxy S24 Ultra has flat top and bottom edges, but soft curves along the sides. The renders show that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will have a design similar to the Pixel 9 Pro XL. It will also be lighter than the previous model, weighing 219 grams instead of 232 grams. This weight reduction is likely due to slightly smaller dimensions on all sides. The Galaxy S25 Ultra will have dimensions of 162.8 x 77.6 x 8.2 mm, compared to the Galaxy S24 Ultra's 162.3 x 79.0 x 8.6 mm. Despite being slightly smaller, it will still feature the same 6.8-inch display, suggesting that the bezels around the screen will be even thinner on this new model. The renders show a familiar camera layout. The renders suggest that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will have camera rings similar to the Galaxy Z Fold 6, but Ice Universe claims this detail is incorrect and the actual camera design is still unknown. In summary, what's confirmed so far is that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will move away from the sharp corners and curved sides of its predecessor. However, this doesn't mean its design will fully resemble an iPhone. According to Ice Universe, there are some differences compared to the images. The actual camera design might look a bit different in the final version, and he hints that there will be other changes to the bezel and middle frame, which will appear differently in the final product. Samsung appears to be sticking with a 5000 mAh battery for the Galaxy S25 Ultra, the same as in previous models like the Galaxy S24 Ultra, S23 Ultra, and S22 Ultra. It will also support up to 45W charging, showing no increase in battery capacity or charging speed. The Galaxy S24 series was announced on January 17, 2024, so it's expected that the Galaxy S25 series will be announced during the week of January 13, 2025. This would be just after CES, which ends on January 10. What's your thought on this? Let me know in the comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and the expected pricing to help you guys decide if it is worth the wait for my regular viewers. You guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video, but if you're new here, then hit subscribe now, and we'll get right into it. So with the Galaxy S25, equipped with a 6.2-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display boasting a resolution of 2340x1080, shielded by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for durability. For selfies, there's a 12-megapixel punch-hole front camera. Turning to the back, the phone features a 50-megapixel primary camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens. It will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or possibly the Exynos 2500. The device offers 8 GB of RAM with storage choices of 128 GB or 256 GB, utilizing UFS 4.1 technology. The Galaxy S25 houses a 4000 mAh battery supporting 25 dB fast charging. Connectivity options include 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, the phone is expected to be released in January 2025 with an estimated price range of $800. Now let's introduce the Galaxy S25 Plus, featuring an impressive 6.7-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display with an upgraded Quad HD Plus resolution of 3088x1440. It incorporates Samsung's advanced M13 OLED panel safeguarded by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and reinforced with aluminum 2.0 for added durability. For selfies, a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera takes the spotlight. On the back, you'll find a powerful camera setup with a 50-megapixel primary lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens. It's equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or the Exynos 2500. The phone offers a substantial 12 GB of RAM with storage choices of 256 GB or 512 GB, utilizing UFS 4.1 technology. The Galaxy S25 Plus features a robust 4,900 mAh battery supporting 45 dB fast charging. Connectivity options include 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, the expected price for this device is around $1,150. Finally, let's explore the flagship of the lineup, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, showcasing a generous 6.9-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display with a crisp resolution of 3088x1440. It incorporates Samsung's advanced M13 OLED panel safeguarded by the durable Gorilla Glass Victus 2. For capturing stunning selfies, there's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the back, the phone features an outstanding camera setup, including a 200-megapixel primary lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, a 50-megapixel 3x telephoto lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with an impressive 10x optical zoom. Contrary to earlier rumors, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 across all regions, distinguishing it from the S24 and S24 Plus, which stick with the Exynos. The S25 Ultra offers a substantial 12 GB of RAM with storage choices of 256 GB, 512 GB, and 1 TB, leveraging UFS 4.1 technology. Housed within is a robust 5,000 mAh battery supporting swift 45 dB fast charging. Connectivity features encompass 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, this premium device is anticipated to launch with an approximate price tag of $1,199. Take all this info with a pinch of salt. If you find any mistakes or missing information in the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra specifications, please tell us. We're working hard to make sure everything is accurate, but sometimes errors can happen. Your feedback helps us improve. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments